welcome back to Green Lane Woods. Today's plan, we're going to do something slightly different. We're going to use the 500mm f4 lens. Now this has actually got a focus limiter on it. I can set it to 10 to 5 meters only. What I'm going to try this morning is to set it up so it's about 9 meters away, say. And then in theory, this is my theory, it won't be able to focus on the background, so therefore it's got more focus on the actual birds and the bird feeders. The feeders are here, and the camera is there, so that gives you a sort of idea of how much depth we've got. I have recorded as I set it up, and one day if you subscribe I'll show you how to do that on the cheap with your mobile phone. So we're going to leave it to do its thing. I do hear the woodpecker in reasonable distance away, and yes, we'll set it up and see how we go. We go to So initially watching it, seeing how it's getting on, it looks like it's doing considerably better than what it has done in the past, which is brilliant. I haven't had anything exciting go up there at the moment, but that's not the exciting part at the moment. The exciting part is that it's working. The one major problem I've got at the moment is because it's a 500mm lens, it is quite a short, it's not got a lot of space in it, so I've had to point it facing down. Ideally, because if the woodpecker does come, obviously on auto capture I can't change where the camera's facing. I'm going to leave it doing its thing. We're going to give it half a day doing that. The rain is starting to let off, so hopefully as that lets off we can get the microphone out as well and get that recording as well, so we get some lovely photos, lovely videos, and some lovely sound as well. And I'm going to show you how to set that up. I'm using a system called Movo. I have the system down below because I can't remember exactly which one it is, but have a look and see how it goes in the future. And if you like it, there'll be a link down below for you to be able to order your own using an affiliate link, which means I get a couple of pennies and it costs you absolutely no more than it would normally. And I am extremely grateful for the money. If you can't afford it, a subscription would be greatly appreciated. Once I got enough subscriptions, I start making a little bit of money out of YouTube, and when I start making a little bit of money out of YouTube, I can put that back into the channel. So once I start making a little bit of money, that will allow me to get a van. Once I got a van, I can put a heating system in there, and I'm going to travel the world. The plan is going to travel around the UK first, just to make sure the van's working and make sure everything's up and doing as it's supposed to. Because I'm in the UK, it's not too much of a bother if something goes wrong. Once I've done that for maybe a year, I will be going over to Sweden, which will be my second adventure. And the reason I'm going there is because I got mates which live there, so again, if things go wrong, I'm covered. Then hopefully after 2 years I got all the kinks worked out and everything works out great, then I can go over to Europe for 3 months at a time, and I can go over to the Americas for I think it's a year, and I can go over to Canada for 6 months. That is a big plan, so any help you can give would be greatly appreciated. If you know anyone which is into wildlife, that would be greatly appreciated to pass my details on. So we need to set the distance. So I was watching it and I've changed the position of the camera so it's actually facing the seed, because I noticed the nut hatch, this particular one, is more interesting than the seeds, although it is making a bit of a mess when it's going down there because it's chucking all the seeds out. So what I've done is I've changed it down to 4K because we are quite close anyway, and changed it to 120 frames per second instead. I've also had to change the speed setting from 1, because it's swinging back and forth. I've had to change it to 3. 2 is too little and it just goes off when the thing is swinging around. Disappointment. It just went on there, it didn't set off because he wasn't fast enough. This autofocus is a pain in the butt. However, we've made a discovery. You need to set the camera. With the Z mounts you can set the distance. With the F mounts you can't. So you have to set the distance to where you want it to be. It's on there now. So yeah, so we need to set the distance. Okay, so changed it down to 2. Hopefully we don't get too many false positives. I've still got 25 minutes left on the camera to take some video. He's coming back down now. Let's see if it sets off. Here he comes. There we go. Oh, did you see that? Worked perfectly. Oh, what a change that makes. Wasn't quite long enough, but still. So it was lovely to see the woodpecker and show its face. Typical, it turns up when my battery on my camera's running out. I'm running out of room on the SD card, and it was all a bit hickley-pickley. But I did get some video of him, and I got some photos of him, so that's great. He has disappeared now. The weather has got a little bit brighter now, and it's not raining. So I am going to set up this wireless system. This is a Movo WMX7 system. Just be aware that you need to plug that end into the camera. That is a TRS. This is a TRRS. This will not give you sound because it's just not the right connection. So I'm going to set this up. I've got the 4 batteries. You need 2 AA batteries in that one, 2 AA batteries in that one, so it works correctly. And this will give you some distance. I think it's 30 meters, or it states it will do 30 meters outdoors in clear days. We are going to set this up. Okay, so the batteries go in there. Job done. On the side of here we've got the on button. I'm not going to turn it on quite yet, and these do screw in, and then obviously make sure you got it in the right hole, which is the line out. There is also a headphone jack if you want to play with that. And again, this has actually got 2 inputs as well, which could be interesting, especially when I've got a very long cable. So maybe I can set it up so it has 2 inputs. I've got to come up with either a stupid idea or a brilliant idea. So this kit does come with a microphone, is it a lave mic? Whatever it is, clip on your bits. But I'm going up, I'm recording from the top and from the bottom. So what I'm going to do is, because there's 2 inputs into this receiver, or transmitter, sorry, I'm going to put the Rode mic up there somewhere, so it's facing up there, and then I'm going to put the lave mic hanging down. Let's give it a try and see what happens. So I've got the Rode mic up there, which has got a wind muff on there. Hopefully it's not too intimidating, but that's facing towards the 3 feeders at the top. Hello, nuthatch. And then down I've got hanging here the lave mic. So that's down on the ground. That's the plan. got loads of videos and loads of shots. I'm going to be coming a lot closer. I'm going to see what I can get away with. Probably won't get away with that with the woodpecker, because that is a bit skittish. But with the nuthatches, I've been sat there and I've been walking around, and nuthatches just don't care. They've got pretty much used to me.